Okay, well, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop Outdoors. This edition of covering neighbor cows, Stihl 025 under warranty. We've rebuilt the saw again. Intake boot was leaking. Permatex base gasket was leaking. So we changed some parts out. And essentially, I'm going to show you a cool little trick to get your sprocket to spin really fast to check your oiler. Check this out. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to go over all the components. I was cutting a dead tree, but I don't love the amount of heat that seems to be, that the saw seems to be running very hot. I don't like it. The problem is I can't test with my fingers anymore because I found out somebody else can sit there and hold their hand like this on the bar when I feel like it's burning hot. And I used to be the guy that didn't feel. So anyways, you take your blower and you just kind of use it. Got to get the right angle. I did it earlier. There we go. We are oiling well. It's a hot day. The oil is very thin. It's an extremely hot day. So the viscosity is a little lower today. But essentially, I think I'm going to go ahead and open up neighbor Kyle's oiling hole on his bar right here. It's good to do because these are stingy with the oil, okay? Even though it's got an oversized oiler in it. I think this one does. I cannot remember. But either way, we'll do that. We'll open that bar up. And then the other thing we're going to do while we're here is, because it's good to just kind of check things, go over things, I don't want the saw to come back again. And so I'm just going to kind of take this side off a little bit. I'm not going to take the clutch off, but I'm going to take my sprocket off because I can see through some of my clutch, and then if I feel any cause for concern that tells me I need to take my clutch off, I will. But right now, I don't see any. But just the heat does kind of concern me. Like I said, I was cutting a dead tree. It's a very hot day. But I just don't like it. It feels a little hot to me. Okay, I'm looking in here, and I don't see any signs of overheating, at least in my experience. The saw got very hot, or it feels very hot. I can't hold my hands on the metal. Down here on my palms I can a little longer, but then I feel it later. But as I look at this, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with my better judgment that it's a hot day, or I'm gonna go with trusting my gut that it's a hot day and I was cutting a dead, dry, sawdusty tree. Okay, but there is oil in this sawdust, but the top layer didn't have a lot. So also my oiler hole was slightly plugged up. But I think I'm fairly confident, neighbor Kyle, that your saw is okay. I did you dirty and didn't put your spike on. So I'm going to go do that right now. I'm going to go grab the spike and put it on, damn it. If y'all excuse me a moment. Okay, here's your oversized spike, neighbor Kyle. And not to fret, neighbor, if you don't like it, I got an OEM there for you. With what you're cutting around your house, you might not use that a ton, but it looks pretty cool, okay? So we'll put it on there, and if you don't like it, we'll change it back out. Okay, neighbor? Don't worry. Alright, I'm going to zoom you guys out just a hair so you don't get out of view there. There you go, neighbors. I hope you're comfortable. Alright, it's very simple. I didn't get locked up. I did myself dirty. These are self-tappers, but still, damn. I haven't seen this particular oversized spot for the 250s yet. It feels like a standard aftermarket spike. Little flexible, but there's nothing wrong with that. It is very sharp. Very sharp. Okay, let's see. It looks like it will sit a little below the bottom. I kind of like when they don't do that, but it's okay. Most of them do that. Almost all of them do that. Okay, we got some oversized screws here. They did me dirty. These are hex heads. They did me dirty. It's not going to be a torque screw. I got to go get a different wrench if I want to use these screws, which I do because they're oversized to tap in. Although, well, I'll tell you what, neighbors. I don't know that I want to, actually. These would be better if I have a saw that the spike is stripped out on. This one, they most certainly are not. Let me go get 2 regular screws right here. I don't have to go nowhere. I forgot I left this here. Okay. And here's the thing. I think I've ordered more of these. But, see, here's an OEM. Here's the oversize. There we go, neighbors. See that? That's the difference. Big difference. Just kind of looks cool for his purpose. I don't know. Sometimes I like putting them on there. And if my neighbor don't like it, I say, okay, neighbor, I'll give you that shit different. Don't worry. Okay. So I'm going to put these in here. I need to order more of these damn screws. I'm almost out. I got tons of screws, but I'm pretty much out of these ones for the spike. They're a different size on these saws. They're a unique size. Alright, let's do it. Neighbors, damn it. I don't have my T25 or my T27. Damn it, neighbors, damn it. I hope this Chet entertains you, damn it. My struggles. Chet. Supposed to have a neighbor coming over to look at saws, and I'm frustrated because every time a neighbor calls me and needs a saw, I don't have something ready they need. And I want to get caught up because I want to get my inventory back up so that when neighbors call, I get to enjoy the time of showing them different saws and trying to understand their needs and have an inventory available. So I'm so sorry to the neighbors that come or call me, and thank you to my neighbors that are referring them, because they told me, I got your business card from Matthew and Brian, our local neighbors at the co-op. They said you might be able to help me find a secondhand chainsaw because I don't want to buy new. And so I'm gonna go get a T27. Well, hell, neighbors, I forgot you were here, but there's a spike. Chainsaw redeemer is very tired and hot, and so he's going to bar this saw back up. Here's your saw, neighbor. And then he's going to put Jonathan Luna's saw back together, walk his ass back down to the trees that need cut at the end of the road. Way down here, neighbors. No, lift your head up, neighbors, damn it. That's your chair for when you sit down and watch the Chainsaw Redeemer. That's the truck, damn it. Way out there, that tree right there, neighbors. That's where I've been cutting, back in there. And I got to take this one down too. Okay? So, that's what I'm going to do, neighbors. I love all 8 billion of you. Until next time, be kind to one another, damn it. Everyone's facing a battle, and the Chainsaw Redeemer honors his warranties. Love you, neighbors. All 8 billion of you. Damn it.